Beautiful blue water and abundant fish life. The Great Southern Reef off South Australia's Yorke Peninsula is full of underwater treasures.
When you're down there, you're just surrounded by this kaleidoscope of colours, all these beautiful sponges and all of these crazy, weird-looking invertebrates just attaching to all those pylons.
But on a dive last month, marine biologist and filmmaker Stephen Andrews observed the renowned site had turned into an underwater graveyard.
It felt spooky, it was confronting, it was emotional, and it was saddening to be surrounded by so many things that were dead or dying. You're used to seeing these beautiful fish or octopus, just swimming around in all their glory underwater, and what an ungraceful way to go is just washing up on the shore.
The devastation has been caused by an unprecedented algal bloom.
The particular species, Karenia mikimoti, which has unfortunately some toxic effect to fishes and even human impacts. Usually most of that effect is through physical damage to the gills of fish and marine life, and that causes problems with oxygen uptake in the organisms and ultimately results in those fish kills or fish deaths. But we've also seen some strange symptoms with the human impacts, with respiratory types of systems and stinging eyes and that associated.
The state's Environment Minister Susan Close says nutrient pollution from the huge River Murray flood in 2023 and warmer ocean temperatures have created perfect conditions for the ecological disaster.
We've had an unprecedented bloom in South Australian waters, and it's a wake-up call not just for us but around the world. We need to take every lesson that we can from this bloom and from the way that climate change is interacting with our environment. That is the power of nature when nature's been treated badly.
While it's not known when the bloom will end, Stephen Andrews believes it won't be the last. In 2023, he and a dozen other researchers wrote to the Federal Environment Minister, calling for a $40 million investment to monitor and protect the Great Southern Reef, which stretches from Victoria to Western Australia.
It was disappointing that the Federal Environment Minister didn't take this request seriously, especially when now, 2 years later on, we've seen exactly what was being predicted. What we're expecting to see is these marine heatwave events happening more frequently, being more severe, and it's never been more important to be able to actually understand and track the impacts of them.
Authorised by J. McCall, Australian Greens, Canberra.